Today I am with Eric and we're super excited to be checking out his 2013 heavily modified McLaren 12C. Eric, what exactly are we looking at right now?
2013 12C is how it started. It very quickly turned into something completely different when I threw a rod through the block.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had the tune jacked up a little too far and I sent it a little too hard. So
okay.
I found the rod hanging out right out of the block, oil all over the road, so it's incredible. So I ended up buying a 650S, pulling the engine out of it and popped it in here. So this is a direct swap to a 2018 650S engine.
Oh my gosh.
And then we've got upgraded Pure 900 turbos that can put out roughly 35 pounds of boost. We've got meth injection, we've got upgraded intercoolers and all the goodies. So
oh my
that's
goodness,
where we're at today.
So from the factory, I know this is a whole different engine now though, but from the factory, this car, the 12C, how much power and what are the specs on that?
Yeah, so they were still about 595 from the factory. So I mean, they were no slouch from the factory for sure. This one today is pushing 800. It's about 750 to the wheels.
Oh my goodness. And I know you have a Corvette. It's like a 1,000 horsepower Corvette. You got the GTR, the Challenger. How does this compare, even though it's less power, to those other cars? Yeah,
so this thing, the power band just hits incredibly smooth. So the other cars have kind of like a violence to their boost engagement, and this one just, I mean, it just bleeds right into it. It's super smooth. The power hits really nice, but it's still, it's violent to its core, right? I mean, you're getting to speed fast. This thing is quick. So it's just a very like agile car, handles the power incredibly well. It's just a little different, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So you kind of mentioned what's done to it, but can we dive into the details and give us what exactly is done to this thing?
Yeah. So the engine was swapped out. I did the Maul pistons, direct drop-ins. So the engine is currently rated for roughly 1,000 to the wheels. Oh my goodness. Stock trans can handle about 1,000 to the wheels. So it could go to 1,000. Right now, where I'm stopped at is fuel. So custom fuel systems for this car run about 10 grand just for the system. Then you gotta install it. You gotta swap your injectors and your rails and everything. I haven't gone that far with it. I'm very happy with where it's at now power wise. I do have the Pure 900 turbos, which are more than capable of getting it to 1,000. So one day when I get bored, I'll probably swap the fuel system and get it to that 1,000. But for now, yeah, like just double wide intercoolers. So those are all custom Renaissance speed intercoolers. All the injectors are upgraded to ID 1050s. It has a meth injection system. It's a progressive system. So it starts spraying at 10 pounds and maxes out at 20 pounds. The car will run up to about 22 pounds of boost right now, full throttle.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it's heavily modified on more of the cooling and performance side. I haven't really gotten into the engine on this one other than making sure the pistons and the rods and the bottom end are ready to go.
Sweet. Okay. So I heard this earlier and it sounds insane. Tell me about the exhaust on this thing.
Yep. So it's the stock headers coming off to the turbos, and then from the turbos I have 3-inch open up pipes. On this car they're technically up pipes because they go up instead of down.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So they come up full 3-inch open, no cat, no muffler, nothing. And then from the top of the up pipe out to the back here, it's only about this wide, but it's all titanium. So the sound is incredible. It'll definitely shoot flames. There's nothing restricting it. Sounds pretty rowdy, so
that's
great.
Awesome.
Yeah,
they're expensive cars from the factory. Can you go over how much you have into this build?
Yeah, so price to value for these cars is really good. Like right now you can pick one up if you find a good deal, you know, 110, 120K, which is really good for a performance hyper or supercar, right?
Right.
Now with me having the engine fail immediately off the bat, I don't even want to say how much I have into it. So I have more than I should, but if it was a typical build and what I paid for the car, I'd be somewhere in like the 160 range.
Okay.
Which is pretty good for a supercar putting out 750. So.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, a lot of people watching this, they see this awesome supercar and they're wondering, how can someone afford this thing? Did you go to school for 10 years and what's the story behind that?
Yeah, no, so actually high school dropout. I had really bad like ADHD going through school. I couldn't focus, so I ended up leaving the schooling system. I actually didn't even work until I was 22 years old. I had no job. I got into network security by starting off as being like a hacker because it was very, you know, good for my mindset. It's very complicated. It's all over the place. Yeah. Which is an incredible career. It continues to expand and there's a lack of talent. So you can pretty much name your price, and it's enabled me to have, you know, all these cool toys and build a good life for my kids and myself.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's inspirational. All right, shall we take it on a spin?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
my gosh.
Yeah.
What kind of pulls does this do best?
Like a third gear 60 pull is pretty good.
Okay.
It's a good hit. Fourth gear 80 is pretty good. But this thing can launch from a stoplight. That's the crazy part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If the wheels are warmed, you could do a sub 10 second from a stoplight on Hill Road. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it's stupid.
That's insane.
The draggy up there ran like a 9.8 from a stoplight.
Wow.
Go, that was 140.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So I just let it auto shift. If I downshift, it'll hit a lot harder, but that was just like letting it trail into the pit.
Yeah. Oh man. That is fast.
Yeah, it's that. The crazy part about this car is that it will keep going at that pole all the way to 200.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds good.
I love it. And the blow-offs sound really good.
That is awesome.
I love those sounds.
That sounds awesome.
You do a little pull.
Oh yeah. Dang. That is so quick.
Yeah, that was about 110.
There's like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, this thing revs out all the way to 9K.
9K?
9K.
Oh my god.
Good brakes.
Yeah. Oh, imagine someone rear-ending a McLaren. That would be like a horrible feeling.
So they only need to get about 6 inches into the rear bumper to hit the subframe. And once they tap that subframe, it's totaled.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yes. So there's a triangle aluminum subframe that holds the engine and the trans. And that's,
Wow.
if that subframe gets even tapped, it's totaled, period.
What the heck?
Yep. So rear-ending a McLaren is a really bad day for the McLaren owner, unless they have an agreed value policy, in which case go ahead and tag it. That's kind of like a high-end value car hack. Grundy does agreed value policies for built cars, so you can give them a list of your modification along with pictures, and they'll actually insure the car in its entirety with the mod cost at an agreed value. So like if somebody hits this car, I get 150K. So it's like, go ahead, man, tap it. But this is cool, like you can set up, if you want your trans and your suspension and everything in track mode, if you just press active, it'll turn it all on or off.
Really?
So I got it preset, like let's say I want to do launches, I'm going to do normal suspension, we'll do track drivetrain.
Oh yeah?
And then if somebody rolls up next to me, I just tap this, and then it's all preset, ready to launch.
Wow.
So you don't have to like mess with anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's so fun.
Okay, so that sucked. It didn't shift.
Oh, I did it?
No. So I put it in auto manual. So I manually downshifted,
Oh yeah?
and it's supposed to kick back over and shift. It freaking redlined third for like 3 seconds.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Ouch. The turbos probably just got really hot. Ugh.
What's the fastest you've ever gotten this car to?
So I had it to 204. I was racing a Challenger. He wanted some sauce, and he must have been pretty high power level. He trailed me to about 170, and he gave up because he wasn't gonna make it. But
Wow.
I kept going. And I hit like 204, 205.
Wow.
I kind of stopped looking right around the 200 mark.
That is awesome.
Like, watch this corner. Like, we can hit this corner at whatever speed. This is like 60 miles an hour we hit it. And it's not out of control. Like, that was totally in control.
Oh my gosh.
And we could have taken the whole corner.
Yeah.
And that's in normal mode. I don't even have it in track or sport.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, the steering's incredible.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I want to give a huge thank you to Eric for letting me film his car. Go give him a follow on Instagram at SpoolyFool. If you're new to my channel and you're liking this content, I will be posting a brand new video every single week, so be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.